Hi, my name is Maddie Peterson, and you're watching Geographic. Last week's episode focused on our national parks, and this week we are bringing it back to Wilmington. Specifically, today's topic is about carnivorous plants. Let's get started. Carnivorous plants have fascinated people for generations. After all, we are taught from a very young age that plants use the sun for photosynthesis. So the idea that plants would eat insects seems totally crazy, right? Well, the explanation for this weird phenomenon can be found by looking right at your feet. If you haven't noticed it yet, the soil along the coastal plains of North and South Carolina is very sandy, and as such, it does not retain nutrients very well. Unlike what we learned in grade school, plants need more than just the sun to grow and survive, and one of the most important ingredients for plant health is nitrogen. However, because of the sandy soil, the plants around Wilmington needed to find another source for this vital nutrient. And find it they did. Today, carnivorous plants obtain almost 85% of their essential nitrogen by consuming insects and other small animal life. Now that we know why carnivorous plants exist, let's look at some examples of our hungry friends. The Venus flytrap is one of the most well-known carnivorous plants. The Venus flytrap catches insects using its two petals and sensitive hairs. Once the hairs sense that something has crawled inside the plant, the trap springs with incredible speed. The Venus flytrap then uses a special enzyme to digest the insect and then absorb its nutrients. While Venus flytraps are sometimes depicted as being large enough to trap a human, most only grow until they are about the size of a human thumb. Fun fact, Wilmington is one of the only places in the world that Venus flytraps are endemic to, meaning that they are native to this region and can grow in the wild. Next up on our list of carnivorous plants is the pitcher plant. The pitcher plant secretes a substance that makes their inner surface very slippery. So when insects land or crawl into this substance, they slide down into the bottom of the plant. The bottom of the pitcher plant contains digestive enzymes and rainwater, where the insects eventually drown and are broken down for their nutrients. Interestingly enough, a species of pitcher plant called the purple pitcher plant actually hosts its own aquatic ecosystem. In the rainwater and enzyme-filled cavity, two different kinds of microorganisms are known to live and feed off of the nutrients of decaying insects, and are actually thought to help the pitcher plant by further breaking down the plant's prey. These microorganisms are also subject to predation, because they're species of mosquito larvae that complete their life cycles inside the pitcher plant as well. Last but not least, the sundew. Sundews use a sticky substance at the end of their hairs to trap insects, and then retract their hairs to eat whatever is stuck on the other end. We actually have a population of dwarf sundews that grow right here on campus. Next spring, be sure to look at this patch of grass along Chancellor's to check out these awesome plants. If you'd like to see some carnivorous plants in action, you can check out the Stanley Feder Carnivorous Plant Garden at the Piney Ridge Nature Preserve or the Green Swamp Nature Preserve. I hope you enjoyed learning about carnivorous plants, and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to UNCW TealTV. See you next week.